Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Astronauts return team will have that offense backed up. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll power it inside with the fullback. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's O'Neal. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's McCall. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Off play action. Now sliding to his left. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback, get the quarterback on the ground.
And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To throw, it's McCall. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not much room. They pick up a 2 down to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Got the quick pass. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. On the move. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
A first down for the offense. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Goes to the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they do on third down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. On the option. The pitch. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Running back goes in motion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On the option. He'll pitch it. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Astronauts decide to punt it away. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Waters. Hard running there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock him free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Lowe. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Back to throw, it's McCall. And he's got it! Touchdown, NC State!
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. So easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Astronauts want to pick up the tempo.
And first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal. Tackled immediately after the catch. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They keep attacking through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's looking for an open man on second down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They're trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Astronauts send out the punt unit. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Collins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're going back to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's loose. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And the pummeling has started.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Second down.
Here comes the option. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. The astronauts will line up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense headed to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running? And the blitz gets to him just like that.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's McCall. Grabs it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. The aerial assault continues. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. NC State now operating from the red zone. On the move, it's Waters. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants it all. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. This offense has a 2nd down play. Now on the option. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Keeps the legs moving. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He breaks a tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
They'll run play action. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. Looking for a block. It's Concepcion. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's McCall. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field.
At the 43-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's Schwartz. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
First down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He wants to throw it again. Back open in the middle. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Coming after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Astronauts come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's made. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Second down.
Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Catch in the middle, it's York. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He'll field the punt and look for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the counter. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.